Okay, welcome, everyone. We are back. Thank you for chiming in to Beyond Boardroom Business. I'm your host, Coach Stephanie, and as always, you're in for a treat. I mean, I have one of the best actresses. She's an author, she's a producer, she's worked with Kevin Hart, Lou Gossett Jr., Clifton Davis, all kinds of actors. And she has a plethora of experience and knowledge that she's going to share with us tonight. So, again, thank you for being a part of Beyond Boardroom Business. And I am Coach Stephanie. I'm a business strategist, I'm an author, I'm a book writing coach, and the host of this amazing podcast. And so, without further ado, let's just go straight into it. Let's welcome Mrs. Sylvia Hayes. Greetings, Sylvia. How are you tonight?
I am doing super fantastic. How are you doing?
I am feeling fabulous as well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here tonight. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it is my pleasure.
Oh man, as I mentioned, not only are you an author, an actor, and producer, you just have so many things that you have experienced. And I've known you for quite some time, and you've always come across as a positive inspiration. And thank you for that because there's a lot of people out here that just looking out for themselves, but you take the time to help people. I've been on your show a couple of times, and I just really appreciate the work that you do and how you look out for your community. So again, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. I enjoy helping people and helping everybody else go up that ladder.
I know. So let's start with the acting. So man, tell me, how was it working with Kevin Hart?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's what I gotta say. I really enjoyed it. He's a funny guy, you
Okay.
know, and people keep saying, Kevin, not now. Don't do that. Stop, slow it down. So it was fun.
Okay.
I enjoyed working with him just to see him perform. It was really nice.
Okay. So how did you get started in acting?
Oh, gee whiz. I think it started in high school, college. My first real acting job gig was in college. Yeah, before no, because I did plays in church.
Okay.
So wait before I started college. but but the main one that I really count is when I was in college. I was in a thespian club and I was a lead actor in that. And then I went on and majored in theater.
Wow.
And went,
So you're not shy, or what gave you the confidence to even go?
oh girl, I was so shy. It was pathetic. When
What?
I was coming up, I was so shy. I couldn't even do a poem. Like when I was in high school, you know how you have to recite a poem in front of the class? I was so scared. I mean, it was like they had to literally baby me, including the teacher. Come on, Sylvia, you can do it. I'm going, but I'm scared. Can I do it at my seat? And they said, no, you got to get up in front of the class. But I was so shy. And I would know the poem. And in my seat, I could do it. But I get up in front of the class, my mind go blank.
Uh,
So it took a while for me to come out of that. So all through high school, I was really shy and quiet. But I got out of it when I went to college because I was a college cheerleader, right? So as a
wow.
cheerleader, it helps you bring you out. And then I was president of the choir and stuff like that. So you have to come out of the shell. And just being involved in activities brought me out.
Okay. So are you still shy, or are you gotten past
Yeah. No, I'm not really shy, but I'm quiet by nature. So So I am still quiet by nature. You might not tell right now, but I am quiet by nature.
Okay, so if someone is interested in becoming like an extra to get started in the entertainment industry, how hard or difficult or challenging is it?
It's not really that difficult if you follow instructions. Okay, so like if you want to become an extra in the movies, all you have to do is just register. There are all kinds of extra companies that's hiring people. And you don't have to have photos or nothing like that. You know, like some companies say we want you to have a professional portfolio and stuff like that. You don't have to have that with extras because
Mhm.
they want you right now how you look without all the extra stuff.
That's
So
true.
all you have to do is take a picture and send it to them, and just register with the different companies, and they'll let you know what's going on, and you can apply for it. It's easy.
Wow. Okay. Now, is it like a lot of work out there, especially like here in Atlanta, since Tyler Perry Studios are here?
Yes, it is a lot of work out there. You just have to find what fits you. It's
Oh,
a lot of work out there, and not only just for you, but for your car too. Your car could be an actor because they
wow.
always looking for cars. You know, you can't have red though, no red cars. But
What?
yeah, no red cars. That was a bummer because my car is red. Yeah,
Oh,
but they looking for cars all the time. They're looking for people, the children, babies, everybody.
mm. So, I mean, entertainment industry is going to be here forever. So that's this job security, it sounds like, huh?
Yeah, well, except for A1, not A1. What is it? Artificial intelligence.
Oh, AI? Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. Yeah.
yeah.
So how
That
is it taking over the jobs of the actors?
well, sometimes they use it to imitate the actors. You know,
Mhm.
so it might take somebody's place one day.
And they can
But
get away with that, or are they getting the actors' consent to use their image, or how does that work? Do you know?
I'm not sure. You know what? Now, some of these commercials where they're promoting products and stuff, I don't think they're really getting the actors' permission to do that. They say
Mm,
John Doe is doing this or he's promoting this product. I don't think John Doe is really doing it. And some of the commercials, you can tell is artificial. You can
mm,
tell those are not real people. So
that's
that's coming into play now. So you got
okay.
to have your game on.
Okay, but it's always going to be work for extras, and so if someone is interested in becoming an actor, do they have to have an agent, or is it just best practice to have an agent?
I think it might be best to have an agent, but you don't. For extras, you don't need an agent, but
Okay.
for actor, you might need one. Cause I've tried going into a couple of places, and they telling me I have to have an agent.
Mm,
So and with that part, you might need the portfolio. You know, if
okay.
you're going to be the real actors that get paid, you know. But to start off as an extra, just take pictures with your camera. And
Okay.
if they're looking for an African model or African lady, it's best to take a picture of you in an African outfit so they have an idea of what
Yeah.
you're going to look like on their stage. You know,
Yeah.
if they want a slum lady or a drunk man, it's best to take a picture of you being that person. You know,
Okay.
and that will increase your chances of getting the job. But
Okay.
you know, they might can just use their imagination with the pictures you send, though.
So,
Yeah.
how do you find these jobs? You just call around to the agencies, or is there any other way to
What
find?
you register with the different agencies, and
Okay.
then they'll send out notices letting you know what they're looking for. Like Central Casting, for instance, they may be looking for a 12-year-old boy or African fat woman or something like that. They might look for choir members. and they'll send the notices out, and then you just apply for it. Send your pictures in, tell them you are available. You have to be available for the whole time they're filming that particular scene, So if you're available, just apply for it, and then they choose from the pictures that you send in. That's why I said if you're gonna apply for the part, look the part. Of course, that would increase your chances. Let's put it like that.
Right. So what about the pay? Does the prices vary, or, is there an extra slot that pays more because you're around celebrities? How does the pay, and how do you know you're being paid correctly?
Well, they'll tell you when they post a job how much it's going to pay. And so normally it's like $80, $90 a day, $100. It depends, because stand-ins, they get more than that just to be a stand-in. So it depends on the company, depends on the position. But normally I would say $100 last time I checked, because I haven't done it in a minute. $100 a day. They say $100 a day, but you might not work for 4 hours. Then you might work 12 hours. If you work more than the 8 hours, they'll pay you overtime.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you said stand-in. What is that position?
A stand-in is like if Reverend Joe Blow, let's do it like this. Reverend Joe Blow is one of the main characters, right? So a stand-in might come up to the podium and stand there and pretend like you're Reverend Joe Blow, so that the cameras can get fixed, get everything in place. So when Reverend Joe Blow do come, everything is in place.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the same place that you applied for to be an extra, do you apply to be a stand-in? Like, is that the title? Is that how you? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you have to look kind of similar to an actor to apply for that position.
Yeah, because what's the stand-in? They'll tell you they need somebody 5 feet tall, brown hair. They want you to weigh this amount and all this kind of stuff, this color skin tone, so you can be compatible with the person you're standing there for. So that's the way the stand-ins go.
And then you have to be available throughout the entire completion of the movie, correct?
Yeah, if you're going to be a stand-in, whatever time slot they're shooting for that particular part, you have to be available for that whole time.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, thank you. I learned a lot about that. I've always wanted to know because in my past, I was representing talent and models, but I never pursued the acting, and I always wanted to know those inside tips. So thank you. So now let's talk about your book, Power Thoughts. I remember when you were putting it together, and so what inspired you to create your book, Power Thoughts?
What inspired me? I guess the children, and knowing I'm aging, I guess that might be it. Because I let me give you the background of Power Thoughts. I got a job as a bus driver specifically to do Power Thoughts to the kids at school, because I knew that my life is going to be in their hands in the future, and I wanted it done right. So I got the job Power Thoughts so I could instill positive things into them. So while I was doing that, I did that every day on the school bus. And while I was doing it, I was writing them down. And so when I'm no longer in the school system, I turn it into a book, so I can continue to educate them and enlighten them. This book, let me tell you, when I was doing Power Thoughts, it helped those kids so much. They had higher self-esteem, better grades. They respected people. No fighting on my bus. It was good. It was really good. Wow. So I did a good job, and everybody looked forward to my Power Thoughts because it really helped them. One girl said she have friends now. Beforehand she didn't make friends, and people starting to study and setting goals for themselves. So it was good. And I was
So
teaching them to be ethnical, morally right. Let's do it like that. Morally
yeah,
right.
is it a
To do the
particular
right thing.
age? Is it a particular
Pardon me?
age group? Is it a particular age group for your book, or is it for any?
Not really, because I was doing it for middle school and high school. That's
Okay.
who I was targeting. But being as I'm a woman, and I know women have challenges too, I have stuff in there for them as well. So I'm enlightening women because women need empowering as well.
Mhm.
So I'm targeting women and youth.
Oh,
That's who
that's
I'm
so
targeting.
wonderful. So, what inspires you to want to help people?
Cause I don't know what inspired me. Cause I get tired of women being battled. You know, people they treat women bad. And women, not everybody, but there are a lot of women who take a lot of stuff from men. Cause I had one friend who was so pretty and she had so much going for herself, and she thought that she was really ugly.
Wow.
Because the guy she was with told her that she was ugly and nobody wanted her. I thought she was so pretty. My grandbaby thought she was so pretty. Everybody else thinks she's so pretty, but she didn't.
Wow.
So in my book, I'm telling you, if you look in the mirror and say, "Oh, you look good," that's all you need to know. What everybody else say doesn't matter, because opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. So no, if you look good to yourself, don't worry about what anybody else say, because what counts, what matters to you is what you think about yourself. So I do that, and then some women be abusive, being beat up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm encouraging them to stand up for themselves and to get help, and not to be ashamed to tell people, because it's not your fault.
Right.
And you need to tell somebody so you can get help.
Yeah.
So that's where I am with that, because I'm in for empowering women.
I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, it is very important to empower women. And my first book, Image is Everything. What does your image say about you? That is a self help workbook. And again, it is to empower women, to help them understand that the love that they're seeking needs to start with themselves. And
Mm,
it's amazing how society makes you think you need to go out here and find someone. But what about that inner love, that inner peace? And until you love yourself, man, you're going to forever be chasing and depending on others, codependent. And it's just,
mhm.
I
Yeah.
do wish that more women could learn to love themselves. But society makes more money when women are just confused and befuddled and don't realize how pretty they are naturally, or like commercials say, you're not pretty until you purchase this product or until you eat this food or whatever. And
Mhm.
the power of self-esteem is so crucial. So yeah.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
me, I say I don't need no one to validate me. I could do it myself. You
That's
don't need
right.
to validate me, because I love me. Whether you love me or not, I love me, and I don't need you to validate me. I don't need you to tell me how good I am or whether I'm going to succeed or not. That's
Mm,
my choice.
that's right. Now,
Not
what
yours.
gave you the encouragement? Who inspired you?
Did anybody? My mom was a strong woman.
Okay.
Um, my mom was a strong woman, so maybe I got that gene from her. But I'm just that way. I'm just an empowering person, because I remember when I was in school, somebody said, "Sylvia, you always starting something," because I'm all about doing the right thing, empowerment, love. I'm about it. So it's just in my nature.
Okay,
I
so
think
you're a
it
natural
came from
born
my
leader.
ancestors. Huh?
You're a natural born leader then.
I guess so. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it might have came from my ancestors, a gene from them somewhere down the line. I don't know,
Yeah.
because I've
Yeah.
always been like that. I've always been a strong person.
That's true. One thing you and I have in common is we had a show where it was about put your doctor on the back burner,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was about encouraging people to eat healthy, to work out, and so yeah, that's just a part of our nature. We want to help people be the best that they can be. So
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So now let's get into the title of being a producer. What inspired you to want to become a producer?
What inspired me to do that? Gee
Yeah.
whiz. I just like doing it, but how I got started, gee whiz. Let me think what inspired me. I guess the invitation.
Oh
The
wow.
invitation because hmm, I was already doing stuff. You know what? We're gonna back it up. What
Okay.
inspired me? It started when I was president of it's not Glee Club. It was an organization for what's the name of the organization for sports? But
Mm,
uh
I'm not a sports person, so
but you know when the parents get together and do stuff for the children, that organization, I can't think of the name of it.
that's more like the big brothers and big sisters.
No, it's the one that sell the hot dogs and stuff at the football stage.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, well, I was president of one of those organizations,
Okay.
and they we were doing a fashion show one time. Okay, so like me, I like doing stuff. So we were doing a fashion show. It was a fashion and talent show,
Okay.
and I, as president, I assigned people to do stuff. They didn't do it. When they didn't do it, I did it.
Right.
Okay, because it had to get done. And
Right.
then one day I got on the radio to announce my show, what we're doing, and somebody in the organization got upset because I got on the radio and talked about it. And from that, after that, they canceled the show. And I'm going, what? Yes, they canceled. I'm going, never again. I'm not going to be president of something and then you're going to just pull something under the rug for me like that. So I just quit and I started my own organization.
Right.
Where I'll be the president and I do what I want to do. So
That's
I
right.
guess that's what started me in producing and stuff because with that organization, we did shows and different things. And I was, and while I was doing that, I joined Victor Over Violence, with Fred V. Man Watson. And one day Michelle said, she asked me, did I want to do a television show? Well, not do take a class at People TV. I said, yeah, because I was already a theater major and I'm going, yeah. So I took it. And from then on, I took the class and started producing from there. You know,
Wow.
yeah, that's where I got started. And then after that, then a friend of mine invited me. Well, one friend invited me to join another group, to produce stuff. And we're Reliable Team Media now. So they asked me to form this company. So that's what we did, Reliable Team Media. And I'm producing, directing, running the camera. And we just did a movie. It's called Only at an Old Folks Home. I
That's funny.
Yeah, it's so good. It is so good. It's comedy and drama. So I was director, producer, and the makeup artist. I did the makeup too, making them look old.
Oh,
So it's good. I'm enjoying life now. I am
yeah.
enjoying life, but that's our movie now. Only at an old folks home. We finished it, and we're trying to put it in the churches right now. It's going to be on Tubi, um, all those other networks. That's what we're working on right now, getting it there. But right now, we're pushing the churches to have it at their church because it's a faith-based movie,
Okay.
and they will love it.
And it's called Only at a what is
Old
it?
folks home.
only at an old folks home. That
Yeah, it's about old people.
that there lets you know it's going to be funny because I can just imagine what comes out of the mouths of senior citizens who don't care to impress people anymore. They really tell it like it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Yeah.
So, how do you find your props and things like that?
Props.
Props for the movie, for your movie, for the
Okay.
scenes and things like that.
Well, it depends on what we have, what we need. A lot of it for right now, we be shooting at different homes and places, and
Okay.
everything is there already. And we don't really we haven't in the past needed a whole lot of different stuff. Just bring it from home. That's
Wow.
basically what it is for
Wow.
props and stuff like that. Because we have our camera equipment. The organization itself, we have camera equipment. So it depends, and people they wear their own clothes unless it is something special that's needed. So
Okay.
it's an easy thing.
Okay. And so, are you looking for more actors and actresses for your next movies or your series? What do you
We
have?
will be because we did a play a couple of years or so ago, and we're thinking about bringing that one back up and redoing it. So we
Oh,
will be looking for actors again.
okay. Okay. Is that where people go to A&K Productions to find out more about that?
They can A&K Productions, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. I mean, you are having a blast with all the different things you do. That's the way I want to retire. I just want to just have fun, help people, inspire people. I mean, what is there anything that you haven't accomplished that's on your wish list?
Yeah, I want to sing the national anthem in front of a big crowd. That was my dream. Now, whether I after a while whether I want to still do it or not, it's a different story. But for a long time, that's what I want to do, to sing the national anthem, and I had been practicing so
Oh
I
wow!
could do that.
Oh, you
But
should do it. You should do it. Why not?
I should do it, huh?
Yeah, submit it. Oh my God! You want to hit it? You got a tune you want to hit right now?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just
Not right now. But that's the only thing I can think of because everything else I've done. Um, I like acting. I've done a lot of movies, and stuff, but I don't want to get famous,
okay.
because your privacy is taken away.
That is
And
true.
I don't like that. I don't like for people stalking me, standing around my house to see what I'm doing, to report to the world
That
and
is
all of
so.
that kind of stuff. But
Yeah,
what I'm doing, I'm loving it and enjoying life.
that's true.
So
That's true because when I was helping Ti when he had to
uh-huh,
do the what is it, the community hours. He had to do 100 community hours a couple of years ago when I was in the entertainment industry. And
hmm
I remember having a conversation with him, and he did say that he wished he could just go to the park without being, like you just mentioned, stalked and everything. So, yeah, you did find a happy middle spot to where you're able to enjoy that world but not be too involved to where you lose your privacy, yourself. You get to have fun with your friends and be out in the public and still enjoy, your space and your freedom. So that is something to consider when you get into the entertainment industry.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
and some people they have to kind of respect your privacy. Because I know, because my husband and I, we did T-shirts, right? So
okay,
we were at the park selling T-shirts at a festival, and what's her name? She's a singer. She came up to my desk, my table. I'm going, I know who you are, and she said, "Shh." I'm going,
oh
okay,
wow.
yeah. I kept it quiet, you know. So, but I knew who she was. What is her name? Fantasia.
Oh, wow.
Fantasia came and bought some shirts, and I'm going, I know who you are. And
So she
she,
tried to be incognito or something?
yeah. So
Mm,
I let it be. But, you know, it be
yeah,
like that sometimes. You don't want everybody to hovering around you. Let me have some peace. So,
that's right.
you
That's
know,
right. You want to enjoy the outdoors, the sun. So,
yeah.
Sylvia, how do you woosah? How do you relax? Because you're involved in so many different things.
How do I relax? Get on my phone and watch videos.
Okay.
That's relaxing for me.
Yeah.
Just watching TV.
Yeah.
Then again, the stuff I do is relaxing. It's not
That's true.
stressful at all. So I
That's
don't
true.
really need time to relax.
That's
You know,
true.
maybe stay out of the road sometime. But as far as relaxing, I'm good.
Yeah,
It's not stressful. This is my happy time. You
that's
know,
beautiful.
working in the corporate world is a stressful time, but this
Yeah.
is my happy time. So I'm good.
That's a great point. And then laughter is it's the best therapy, to be able to just
Hmm.
laugh, and you get to laugh and get paid. You got the best of both worlds,
Oh
Sylvia. I
yeah,
love it. So,
yeah.
is there anything you would like to leave the viewers or the listeners as far as anything in the entertainment industry, or about your book? What's the name of your book again, and how
The
can
name
they
of my book is Power Thoughts, empowering you to be successful in life. That's what
Yeah.
it's about. Power thoughts. And that power, let me tell you my first power thought in the book. You
Yeah.
control your destiny. You have the power to succeed. Let no one discourage you from reaching your mightiest dream. You know,
Oh,
that's the first one.
and
So,
you followed it. You followed your own quotes. You followed your
yeah,
journey. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Well,
So I just want everybody to follow their dreams, and you can do it. Even though there's gonna be a lot of people who say you can't, you can do it. Yeah, and get my book. If nothing else, you can go to Amazon and get
okay.
the book.
So it is
Or,
on
or
Amazon.
yeah, go to Amazon or the website AandKProductions.com.
That's right.
AandKProductions.com, and you can get the book. And
Yeah.
also the movie, Only at a Funeral, not Only at a Funeral, that's the other movie we did,
Oh, okay.
play we did, but Only at an old folks home. You can see the a trailer of it, because uh, yeah, the trailer, you can go to rtmnetworktv.com, rtmnetworktv.com, and you can see the trailer. And if you want us to bring that movie to your church, you would love it. Movie night at the church.
Oh, wow.
Just
That's fun.
contact us, and we'll bring it to you.
And if anyone is interested in acting in any of your movies, they can contact you there too at rtmnetworkstv.com.
Yes.
Network. Yes. Awesome. 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 Okay. Do you have any closing words for this episode, this amazing episode?
I know no more than get the book. You're gonna enjoy it. When you buy my book, you're gonna love that book, and you're gonna want everybody to have it.
It's a wonderful book. I love it. I love it. It's very inspirational. And thank you for creating it. Thank you for taking the time to get the thoughts out of your head into a book, and creating that legacy that will go on for generations long after we've left this planet. So
Mhm.
you've done your part and you're doing it. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. And I will follow up with you in a couple of months to see how the movie is. You said it's going to be on Tubi. I can't wait. I
Yeah.
definitely will be back so we can talk more about it and the next movies that you have coming up. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode with Mrs. Sylvia Hayes. I mean, she's been in so many different movies and she's writing books. Make sure you go and check out Power Thoughts. go and get the book. It's on Amazon as well as her website, which is rtmnetworktv.com. Again, that's Mrs. Sylvia Hayes. And she's a beautiful, pleasant woman, very positive, inspirational. She's available for acting and just, hey, what can I say? She's amazing and I love her. So thank you all again for being a part of this episode on Beyond Boardroom Business with your host, Coach Stephanie. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. And until the next time, stay positive, stay prayerful, and stay persistent. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your evening. And until next week, feel free to tell your friends and family so they can all come in and meet us here live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.